Well, hello and welcome to Saturday Sessions. I saw a quote, and I have read this book by him. And if you haven't, I strongly urge you to find. There's a lot actually of free copies you can find online, or even just buy the copy. But Viktor Frankl, this is the author's name. And I came across a quote of his just the other day, and it reminded me that I read the book, but the man had such insight. And here's the irony, perhaps. He was writing in the 1920s, 1930s. But his insight can be applied directly to today. And this quote of his that I was reminded of directly applies to those of us as addicts, as recovering addicts. And it's this: if you are unable to change the situation, you must change yourself. Now, I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much a direct quote there, okay? If you're unable to change the situation, you must change yourself. How many of you have tried a reboot? Not once, but twice. How many of you have tried a 30-day challenge? Not once, but twice. But you are still doing the same kind of mistakes, or you're not getting the satisfaction of success, of a successful reboot or a successful 30 days. Maybe you've given up completely on the counting, so you know that you've perhaps gone past the 30 days, but you still are relapsing after, again, a few months. Something has to change then. And in previous podcasts and previous videos, and even through the social media, I've mentioned several of these kind of strategies already, but you got to change. I mean, if your danger zone is obviously the bedroom, well, don't be in the bedroom until you absolutely need to. All right. If it seems like between 2 and 4 in the afternoon is a danger time or a critical time for you, that's when for sure you need to be doing something else. All right. You can't be sitting down. You can't be definitely in front of a screen. If you don't have a screen accountability on any and all of your devices, what are you doing? Right? Change the situation. And the situation that you find yourself in is that you're still addicted. You are trying, but yet you are still unsuccessful. So what can we do? Well, again, a strategy, a short tactic is, if you're journaling, you've already discovered the patterns here. So you know what's going to be happening. So there's actually no excuse for you not to change your situation, to get outside, to do something different during those times, to kind of double down on accountability. You have an accountability partner, that's fantastic. Find perhaps another one. Or increase the times that you communicate with your accountability partner. What are you watching? How much do you watch, right? Everybody has Netflix, everybody's, we got YouTube, we're watching things, but how much time? And what you're watching, is it quality content? Are you watching motivation videos? Are you trying to engage your mind, your intellect? Or are you watching crap? Right? What we digest, what we're taking in through our eyes is not actually any different than that analogy in terms of what we're eating, what we're putting inside us. If you have a crap diet, right, you're going to probably then have a crap body and would have to choose. You're going to have to change your situation. The same thing. If you're watching crap stuff, then it's going to be harder for you to change. But you know this, so If so, you have to change, right? Change the situation. Again, Viktor Frankl. Find him, read him. A lot of insight, and you'll find that a lot of these motivation speakers that you have maybe listened to, or maybe you've actually attended some of their online courses. Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Les Brown. These are the three guys for me, but there's others. There's others, obviously. There's one commonality, though, between all of them. They have read or they are familiar with this man, Viktor Frankl, and his work and what he had to say. So, this is actually going to be a two-parter Saturday session, but just coming to the end, to the conclusion of part one here, real quick, this is what I wanted to say. If the situation hasn't changed for you, right, you have to then recognize what needs to change, and you have to change yourself. You can do this. Okay, now, part two.